What's going on, Cancer? It's your man ES the Hermit Star back again. Well, it's my first time doing a reading for you, but I'm back again with another video. Cross watchers, I appreciate you for watching. If you have Cancer and your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is the video for you. So I know we are in Virgo season. Of course, I would know, being a Virgo sun. So of course we're in my season. So, but I decided that it's still cool to read for other signs, and the signs that I will be doing, or at least one of the signs that I'll be reading for today is Cancer. So if you once again, if you have Cancer in your chart anywhere, but specifically the sun, moon, or rising, this is for you. Excuse me if I seem like I'm out of breath and stuff. I just came back from a jog. It's a beautiful Saturday morning where I'm at, and where I'm recording this right now, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. So I went for my jog, came back feeling super rejuvenated and energized. And before we get into the reading, and also, before we get into the quote and the reading, I'll just start off with a bit of rambling, as I tend to do, but it's all connected. So move these cards here, make sure they're steady. All right, so the download that I got today, being that it is the second day actually of the start of Virgo season, I was feeling this yesterday as well, but today especially, I woke up not necessarily feeling the best, to be honest with you, physically, but mentally it was one of those rare days where rare days for me, at least, it was one of those rare days where my mental state did not match my or my mental state was higher, as far as, yeah, all right, let's get the day started. That was great. Like when I woke up this morning, I was really up there, but physically I was just not with it. I'm feeling a lot better now. So I had to use my mental to help me get up out of that rut, that physical rut. Usually I would have to, I'm physically well, what I'm saying, and I'm physically ready to get up for the day, about some time after I wake up. But it usually takes me a good 10-15 minutes to mentally get to that spot, to get to that level of wanting to get up and wanting to just conquer the day and get things done. And I just figured that a lot of what the reversal effect is, again, just me being within my season. That could be part of it. Another part of it could simply just be what I was journaling about, what I was talking to myself about, what I was talking to my higher self about. And it was just a constant reminder of, not only is this your season, but the time is now. The time is to take control of your life. The time is to step into your power. And all week, or at least it seems like all week, it was actually just 2 days, because I only had to go to work 2 days this week. But for those 2 days, I just felt like at work, and then just other aspects of my life, I was stepping more so into my power. And I saw the positive effects of that, how it made me feel on the inside, how it made others feel as well, and how it just motivated other people to step into their power. And I thought that was a beautiful thing to see. It just created this great atmosphere. And not everybody not everybody responded positively to that, of course. There's always going to be folk out there. What I'm saying? Heck, you might even get a message of that in your reading. I don't know. I haven't pulled the cards yet. I haven't even done the shuffle yet. All right. But as far as there's what I was saying before, there's always going to be people, when you step into your power, whether you're a Virgo, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, whatever your sign is, when you step into your power, you're going to be met with people, sometimes even people in your family, unfortunately, but people in general, related or not, who won't like that. I mean, they want you to be, they want you to not be in your power. They are, because they're either used to you not stepping into your power, which, was the case for me, or is the case for me, I should just say, not even was, because It's still something that I notice in my life right now, present day. So whether that's the case for me or somebody else out there, again, no matter your sign is, this reading again is for cancers, but anyone can relate to this general message here, which is pretty much the bulk of the general messages that I have for any sign. It's, yeah, you can be a cross watcher, and the message can resonate for you. You can be someone where the sign is tailored to you specifically, like it's tailored to the cancers here, and you can say, I don't relate anything to the message, or I kind of do. Either or. That was the feeling that I got, and I feel as though that was the message that Spirit wanted me to tell you. Okay? So step into your power and do not shy away from that. Shine bright. Do not shy away from that, no matter who might feel negatively about it. Okay? Now that that's off the way, I am going to read the quote of the day, as I've started before, in previous signs. I also want to implement a quote of the day. That will also be the top, not top comment, maybe top comment, who knows, but the pinned comment is what I wanted to say. That will always be the pinned comment, is the quote of the day. It's very optional if you want to interact with it, as in if you want to tell me what you believe the quote means to you, just your overall general thoughts about the quote and all of that. If you have nothing to say about the quote, just ignore it. Simple as that. Feel free to comment anything else down below that you feel is relative to the video or what you want to say here. Okay? Personal readings are in the description box below, but we'll go over more of that at the end. Okay, now as far as the quote goes, I get inspirational quotes emailed to me daily, so I figured once I do these readings for whoever the sign is, I'll give y'all a quote, and once again, that is the pinned quote down below. Today's quote is, no amount of skillful invention can replace the essential element of imagination. This quote definitely speaks to the creative types, or just people using their imagination in general. Now, I don't want to go over my personal explanation here in the video, because it's just going to run it long, and obviously I want the bulk of the video to be the reading for any sign. But I'll leave my own personal thoughts about the personal quote, or about the quote, down below. And again, if you want to engage, go ahead and engage. If you don't, that's perfectly fine with me. Now, let me take a sip of water, because I'm a Virgo and I don't really do all this talking like that. But anyways, Cancer, this is, again, your reading. General reading, by the way, so take it as it resonates and leave the rest for whoever else. Okay, that's number one. Number two, that's actually number one. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now. Sorry about that. Still on that runner's high. You know what I'm saying? That's the only type of high I get. So general reading for, there was actually something else I wanted to say. So general reading for Virgo season, the beginning of Virgo season. What does the Spirit want you to know? What does the Spirit universe want you to know? Now, one formality. I said I was going to say this at the end, and I will say it at the end, but I do want to say this now while I'm shuffling. If you want a personal reading, again, link in the description box below will tell you how to reach out to me to get a personal reading. I will not reach out to you. I will not DM you. If there is anybody out there pretending to be me, you need to not believe them, and they're claiming that they're going to, give you a reading if you Cash App them, or if you do this, if you do that. No. I'm not saying Cash App is not one of the payment methods one could pay for a personal reading, but I would never DM you initially asking you if you want a reading, and then when I ask you for that, if I ask you and if your answer is yes, And then I'll be like, fine, cool. Or the person pretending to be me. It's going to say, cool, yay, blah, 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 blah. Here's my Cash App. Here's da, 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 da. It's probably going to be a Cash App that's not even my Cash App. Or they're going to try to replicate my Cash App name as close as possible to scam you. Be wary of scammers. Now let's get right into the reading. Maybe this reading will tell you. But right now, the first card I'm seeing is the Page of Wands. So for Cancer, this is your first card within this reading. This is about getting yourself out there enthusiastically, using this. And I'm sorry if that glare is kind of blinding. I am near natural light. I am sitting in front of a window. But it is the Page of Wands, like I stated. And again, this is about just getting yourself out there and just being... if you're an extrovert, this is definitely your card. I believe this is one of your card of powers. No matter your sign, this is definitely a card for you, or describes you, because it's about just boldly and again enthusiastically getting yourself out there and doing it with comfortability, stepping into your power. That can go into your message as well. And this is also the card of exploration. So I say it's the 3 E's: exploration, enthusiasm, and extroversion. You know, hopefully y'all ain't hearing that music out there. YouTube is probably going, alright, it stopped. Anyways, it's what happens when you are sitting near a window. But as I was saying before, you know what I'm saying? Exploration, enthusiasm, and what I say, extroversion. That's what it was. The 3 E's. But again, it could just be being bold. That's a B word. Any word that is synonymous to the words that I just said, this is what it means. And this is what you initially got within your reading here. And just the universe is telling you during Virgo season, you need to be more of this. Okay? You want to see more of this. All right? What you don't want to see, unfortunately, is more of this. 8 of Swords upright. All right. Now, if this was reversed, it'd be a whole different thing. But you need to stop self-victimizing yourself. Maybe things have been rough this summer. Maybe things haven't been going well this year in general, or just within your life. Okay. I understand ups and downs. Truly, I understand that. I also understand that self-victimizing yourself isn't going to get you anywhere. Isn't going to make your year better. It's not going to make the rest of your summer better. It's not going to make whatever the case is better. Even if you're a Virgo, your birthday's coming up, like mine, or at least by the time you're watching this, it probably already passed. It's August 30th, by the way. That's my birthday. But you know, if you're a Virgo and you have Cancer in your chart, right? Sun, moon, rise, moon rising, whatever. Self-victimization needs to end. You know, this is not something that you want to do, especially ever, but especially during this time right now, because you're one. These two do not mix. You know what I'm saying? Like you putting yourself out there, and like I said, with exuberance, enthusiasm, and stuff, you can't do that if you're allowing yourself. If you're constantly in the situation where you are just victimizing yourself for whatever situation you put yourself in. Do not be afraid to put yourself forward. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to do that, because this can block what I'm seeing right now with the other 2 cards. You ended up getting 4 cards in your reading. This is going to block the entire energy. And I think if you move in this energy, let me put it that way. I won't say it will indefinitely, because it all depends on how you decide to move at the end of the day. If you continue to be someone who is victimizing yourself, it's going to block the rest of this reading. I swear it is. The positive energy that is here, because you're just, do I really have to continue to explain more? It's self-victimizing. Tell me, anybody out there, anybody watching this, tell me a time where you were victimizing yourself and it actually worked in your favor. Tell me while I take a sip. You're probably still thinking, or you're like, it hasn't. You're right. It hasn't, because it won't, and it will never will. So stop doing that, all right? Because you need to shine bright like the sun. like the sun in this video cuts and glares. But you are the sun. Heck, this is your reading. So it's like, maybe you're shining so dang bright all over this dang video for a reason, but this showed up. You are the sun. This is vitality, optimism, just like enthusiasm, optimism, pretty similar. And living in your truth, being bright, not self-victimizing yourself, not hiding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe self-victimization might be a tactic that you think is protecting yourself. I'm going to blame myself for all this to prevent from conflict, blaming someone else for whatever and causing conflict. I'm going to blame myself because it's easier to speak badly about myself than it is to speak badly about other people who are the cause of this, situation that I don't want. No, don't do that. Yes, there's a level of realism that we all put Cancer wherever. There's a level of realism that we all need to have about ourselves and the decisions that we make within the situations that we find ourselves in. But self-victimization is not how you go about doing it. But the sun card, you know what I'm saying, this is life. Sun is life. And certain spiritual practices, the sun is actually God. So you can praise life, you can praise God, you can view the sun as just that, or you can just view it as a big bright star, as scientists say that it is, and view it for all its pleasures, and not just view it but live it, be that. And again, the Page of Wands was a reminder of that, and now the Sun card is a reminder of that. Cancer, your last card is the Six of Swords. Once again, let me get out that glare. You got the Six of Swords. So this is moving forward. I like this. Like I said, I like that the majority of this energy that you have right now is about being bold and moving forward, not allowing yourself to be blocked by your victim mentality. I love that feeling for you, Cancer. Real talk. Because this is what you want to do. Like you don't want to just I'm the man, or I'm the woman, I'm the person, and I'm great. You don't just want to do that. You want to use that enthusiasm to make you go forward in places. And what I love about this picture is they're going at their own pace. If you ever been in a rowboat or whatever the case is, it's not fast. It's smooth sailing. And as you can see a little bit of ripples in the water and stuff if you can. Again, the glare and stuff. I always ask if you can. And I always forget, people got a lot better vision than I am. They're probably seeing something. You're probably seeing something in this picture that I'm going to have to look at it this close just to see. But, in all seriousness, I love how they're moving at their own pace, and that's one of the beautiful things about this card, especially when it's in this position, the upright position, is you see people moving at their own pace, moving forward, and doing what feels right to them. And again, pair that with the Sun and the Page of Wands. That's a reading right there. It's a real beautiful reading, Cancer. So that's it. That's what I got for you today, man. Like that's what I have. And again, thank you for watching the video. If you want a personal reading, email me in the description box below. Reach out via email. Let's discuss. I have 2 packages. I will let you know what that is, and we'll move forward from there. But you reach out to me. I would never email you first. I would never DM you first. If you find me on social media, first of all, I'm not even on social media, as in, yes, I do have some social media accounts, but I do not post on there, okay, very often, or if at all. That's number 1. And 2, even if there's a day where we're on social media at the same time, I will never DM you, you DM me. But wherever you find me, your best bet is email, because that's the quickest response you will get is via email. And we can go from there, but I will not I email you first. If anybody, once again, comes and pretends to be me or any other tarot reader for that matter, it's a scam. All right? So, Cancer, Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, until next reading, you see me when you see me. Peace out.